I made a video to talk about this test I did where I cast bullets to check out the performance of factory controllers and PID controllers. I talked about why I did it and what I hope to accomplish and my rationale for all the steps and the results in detail. And the stupid video was about 18 minutes long and so boring even I didn't want to watch it. So here's the speed version. I think it'll be better. I came up with this test and I did it a couple of times. Once with a factory controller, once with a PID. I put fixed amounts of lead into a pot and I turned the pot on. It warmed up a lot faster with the PID, 19 minutes versus 30 minutes. Then I did 50 cycles of casting to make 100 bullets. The performance was about the same. They both took 18 minutes. Then I threw all the sprues from that casting phase back into the pot. The PID responded a lot better. It recovered the temperature in 3 minutes. The factory thermostat took 10. Then I did another cycle of 50 casts. Went pretty much the same as the first time, though by the end of it the dial thermostat was just starting to drift below my arbitrary casting threshold. Then I upset the pot by throwing those sprues back in, plus a couple of fresh ingots. The temperature went right down to where the pot started to resolidify. The PID put the power on and recovered in 9 minutes. The dial controller responded pretty timidly and it took 37. That's longer than it took to heat up in the first place. Then came a third casting phase. Here I do 100 casting cycles to make 200 bullets, but every fifth cast I throw the sprues back in the pot, so I get 20 little interruptions of temperature. The PID still held the band pretty tight. The dial thermostat drifted pretty steadily. By the time I was done, I was 20 degrees below where I really wanted to be and still falling. Put this all on a graph. We see all the phases add up, and I cast 400 bullets in the test. It took 150 minutes with the dial thermostat, took 106 minutes with the PID. The difference, all the heating cycles were much shorter with the PID. Also, the PIDs reliably held a pretty tight band during casting phases, whereas the dial thermostat showed a tendency to wander on 2 out of the 3. And there you have the speed version of my PID casting test. I hope you found this information useful. And if you do decide you need a PID controller, I hope you buy one from Ballistic Recreations.